Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. First of all, I want to say thanks to the panel for giving me an opportunity for explaining my final year project. My name is Muhammad Kamul Hassan. Study BSc in Civil Engineering under Faculty of Civil Engineering Technology at University of Malaysia Pahang. So this is my supervisor Dr. Fazil bin Hazmat Yahya. Work as Dean, Senior Lecturer, Concrete Technology and Structural Engineering, Structural Forensic Department and University of Malaysia Pahang. So the title of my final year project is Development of Eco-Friendly Motors Incorporating Palm Oil, Fuel Ash and Seashell Powder. Here's are the outline of my presentation, which are containing introduction, problem statement, objective, scope of study, significance of study, literature review, research procedure, research methodology, and so on. Introduction. From the previous study, have stated that approximately 1 tons of carbon dioxide greenhouse gases are generated for making 1 tons of Portland cement. It is also evaluated that every human being uses concrete almost 3 tons per year. So to overcome this situation, one alternative way has to produce cement with less carbon dioxide and cost-effective materials. Research should focus on using environment-friendly and renewable resources such as palm oil, fuel ash, and seashell powder as the partial replacement of cement. These environment-friendly and waste materials can help to produce natural resources and reduce environmental pollution. Problem statement. Natural resources are created because of using huge amount of cementitious materials. Emission of carbon dioxide from cement production is one of the factors of global warming. Palm oil mills generate a million tons of POFA and exposed in landfill without utilizing, thus causing an environmental pollution and health hazard. The method of producing cement is very overwhelming energy-wise. It needs heating up to 1450 degrees Celsius. Objective. The first research objective is to investigate the concrete workability as partial cement replacement of using POFA and seashell. The second objective is to investigate the effect of POFA and seashell on concrete mechanical properties as partial cement replacement. Scope of study. The percentage of partial replacement of waste materials to produce samples are 0 to 30%. POFA and seashell are needed to crush in the Los Angeles machine to obtain the powder form. The finance of POFA and seashell is characterized by passing through 150 micrometer sieve. Applying water curing. The period of experiment will conduct up to 130 days. Comparing the result that obtained from the sample, and experiment only apply in the laboratory, not in real construction site. Significance of study. The aims of this study is to use waste materials can be reduce the cost, reuse of post-consumer waste, industry byproduct can produce an environmental friendly concrete. This concrete can improve air quality, minimize solid waste, and leads to sustainable concrete and concrete industry. Here's some literature review. The authors are from inside and outside Malaysia. Research procedure. Experimental work, collecting raw materials, POFA and seashell being crushed, mixed new concrete, prepare sample, doing several experiments, and at last data analysis. Research methodology. For flow table test, use concrete mix to observe the concrete flow. Here you can see I have used for the sample 1 and sample 7 the POFA and seashell 0 to 30%. For compressive strength test, use cube molds which is 40 and 40 millimeter cube size and do the test for 7, 14 and 130 days. For water absorption test, I use prism. The size is 40 and 160 millimeter cube, and I take the data after 130 days for 10, 30 and 60 minutes. For flexural strength test, I use also prism mold, which is same size, and take the data for 7, 14 and 130 days. Expected outcomes: reduce cement materials, produce environmental friendly concrete, reuse waste materials. For the control mix, compressive strength was obtained 35.12 Newton per millimeter square at 130 days curing age. So from our experiment, we can expect more or less than 35.12 Newton per millimeter square. Result discussion. So here we are discuss result about compressive strength test, flexural strength test, floatable test, and water absorption test. For compressive strength test, here you can see the graph which I made from the data. So for 7 days and 28 days, you can see the data is almost similar. But for 130 days, for control mix, we get the compressive strain which is 35.12 megapascal, and we got for POFA 30%, we got 34.03 megapascal. For flexural strength test, you can see as before, 7 days and 28 days, the data is almost similar. But for control mix, we get 3.25 megapascal. But here we get the highest flexural strength, which is 4.06 megapascal for POFA 30%. And besides, we get the lowest flexural strength after 130 days curing age, which is 1.76 megapascal. For floatable test, we can see the highest concrete flow we have got seashell powder 30%, which is 23.5, and we get the lowest concrete flow, which is 22.2 centimeter. For water absorption test, we can see POFA 5% and seashell 25%, we get the highest water absorption. That means the sample has less density, which is 8.52%. Conclusion: from the compressive strength test, we have seen 30% POFA have higher and 30% seashell has lower compressive strength. 30% POFA also give highest flexural strength, which was 4.06 megapascal, and 130 days curing age, and the concrete content with 30% seashell powder has decreased the flexural strength from 1.94 to 1.76 megapascal according to curing age 7, 28, and 130 days. By analyzing the flow table test, the result obtained from containing 5% POFA and 25% seashell concrete materials shown relatively similar compared to control mix. From the water absorption test result, the concrete containing 30% POFA replacement of OPC has the lowest water absorption possibility, which indicates the highest density of concrete specimen due to happen pozzolanic reaction. Recommendation: the quantity of POFA can be increased more than 30% to know the optimum amount of cement replacement to produce high performance concrete. Using different amount of POFA and seashell help us to know the effective proportion of concrete mixes. To get accurate result in floatable test, research should conduct as soon as possible after mixing the concrete. Otherwise, concrete mixes become harder, which makes unable to get actual outcomes. POFA from other palm oil mill and seashell from different types can be used in future experiment in order to know the better behavior of POFA and seashell powder. To get accurate data from the water absorption test, clean and whip out the water properly from the concrete specimen after taking out from the immerse tank, and then take the measurement accordingly. So this is all from my side, and thank you so much for your being concerned. Assalamu alaikum.